This year, I'm going to be Prince Akeem from Coming to America.
I'm gonna get 2 good burgers and 2 good shakes, please.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding?
What's up, VIPs? How are y'all doing? It is that time of year, my favorite time of the year. I like it better than Christmas. I like it even better than my birthday, to be honest with you. It is that time for Halloween. Now, as you guys know, if you've been subscribing for a while, you know that every year for the past about 5 years, I've been doing Halloween costume DIYs. Every year, it just keeps getting better and better and better. First year, I was Rick James. Then I was Gerald from Hey Arnold, Empire. Who was I last year? Oh my gosh, how could I forget? Ed from Good Burger. This year, I'm going to be Prince Akeem from Coming to America. Now, I know this is a very popular costume, and with me, details are everything. Because if no one knows who you are for Halloween, you ain't do Halloween right, okay? My goal is to always have people know who I am without me saying a single word. Every year here in Los Angeles, I go to West Hollywood and walk the Santa Monica Strip and just enjoy other people's costumes and have them enjoy my costume. So this year with Prince Akeem, I'm going to be doing 2 looks. I'm going to be doing the wedding look, and then I'm also going to be doing the outside in America look. Luckily, a lot of these items, a lot of the clothing items I already had. I did have to buy a white vest and a bow tie and like some materials to do the crown, and that's really it. Everything else I already had, so I got really lucky. Oh, and also, of course, how could I forget, I got a set from Party City as well. I'm going to link everything that I got down below as well, so you guys can know what it is. So without further ado, here we go. Here's this year's DIY Prince Akeem Coming to America. Enjoy. So let's make Prince Akeem's crown. So you're going to need some fabric stiffener, a glue gun, glue sticks, some jewels, paintbrushes, gold gift wrapping ribbon, and scissors. And you're also going to need some measuring tape. So what I did was I took the measuring tape and I measured my head, and I took that measurement and measured out the same on the gift wrapping ribbon, and then I just cut 2 pieces. Then after that, I glue gun the top edge of one of the ribbons and just place the other ribbon on top of that so that it creates like a second level of the crown. But I basically repeated the same thing another time, so basically I'm going to have 3 levels of that thickness of ribbon. I later exclude the 3rd layer because it was just too high, but I just want to show you guys here just so it makes sense. So as you can see, it creates like a seam, which is great because it just looks clean and very neat. So we're just going to spread that out, sit something on top of it, and let it dry. As you can see here, I added a 3rd level. I later exclude the 3rd level because the crown is too high. But right here, what I'm doing is I'm pouring my fabric stiffener all over it, and I'm going to paint it on both sides all over it. This is going to stiffen up the ribbon just so it's stiff and it holds up really well and it's not very flimsy. You can dip this in fabric stiffener if you want. You can pour all your fabric stiffener in a bowl or something and dip it all in there if you want, but I just decided to paint it on there. Then you're just going to lay it out and set it out to dry. After it's dry, I then start to cut on the 3rd level of the crown. I start to cut out the spikes of the crown, if that makes sense. And then I exclude the excess ribbon. Again, I later get rid of this whole 3rd level and I make my spikes on that 2nd level because again, the 3rd level, the crown is too high and it just looks better too. So as you can see, this is where I get rid of that 3rd level and I use the 2nd level of the crown for my spikes. So this is where I'm cutting my spikes and I'm getting rid of that excess ribbon. there is the shape of our crown. Now I know it doesn't exactly look like Prince Akeem's crown, you guys, but I had to be very creative because I couldn't find an exact crown that looked like his, and all the other crowns honestly just looked cheesy, and I knew that everyone would be getting them. So this is the fun part. This is where I glue on my jewels that I got, and I kinda just went in a pattern of my liking. You can do whatever you want to do. You can put as many on here as you want. I found that putting the jewels on the spikes of the crown doesn't do you any good because the spikes will fall over, because of course the jewels are too heavy for the spikes. So I just avoided the spikes, even though Prince Akeem has jewels on his spikes of his crown, but that's of course because it's a real crown and it has a lot of weight to it. But I just went in just a pattern of my liking, and I just did as many as I wanted. So let's move on to our costumes. So for my royal wedding look, I went with this tuxedo tailcoat I got from Zara like 2 years ago. I also got a white vest, tuxedo vest from Amazon, and just a simple white button-up shirt, and of course black pants, and you'll need some black dress shoes, and you'll also need a white bow tie as well. Now for my second out on the town look, I got this set from Party City. It comes with a hat, stole, and necklace. And of course you'll need a blazer, a striped shirt, a red tie. I'm going to use the same black pants, and you're going to use your hat.
Alright you guys, that does it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you so much for letting me hit 700 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate all the comments, all your support. And please make sure you hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I post up a new video. And I hope you guys have a great and wonderful and safe Halloween. I will see you in the next video. Bye.